Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Market Report for Wednesday, the 10th of November 2021, where in just a few minutes, I tell you everything you need to know about what's happened in financial markets, economics and the world of business today. I'm Sean Aylmer. The S&P ASX 200 closed down slightly, ever so slightly, to 7,424 points. The materials and energy stocks did worst, while utilities and financials outperformed. Among the large caps, WiseTech Global rose more than 3%, while James Hardie and Westpac both jumped more than 1%. National Australia Bank had a particularly good day following its profit announcement yesterday. NAB share price finished up 4% and is trading at a 3.5-year high. Chalice Mining also had a good day. Its share price initially jumped 8% before closing up nearly 5%. That followed the 29% increase yesterday. Remember, Chalice announced what it claims to be the biggest nickel discovery in the world in the last 2 decades, northwest of Perth. Investors like what they heard. United Malt Group, the fourth largest maltster globally, was the best performer of the top 200 today, up nearly 5%. The only reason I tell you that is I wanted to use the word maltster. Some of the worst performers today were the iron ore companies after the price of the ore fell below $90 a tonne. BHP closed down 2.5%, Fortescue Metals was 2% lower, and Rio Tinto was off 1.5%. The steel companies were also sold off, with BlueScope leading the way, down nearly 6%. That was the worst of the top 200. REA Group and South32 were both down 2.5%, while Afterpay fell 2%. The $21 billion Santos Oil Search merger has been delayed again after the Papua New Guinea National Court deferred the date for the case to be heard. Oil Search operates mostly out of PNG. What's critical in the hearing is that it will allow the release of an independent expert's view of the deal, giving shareholders a better idea about whether to vote yes or no. In economic news, the Westpac Melbourne Institute Consumer Confidence Index rose, with conditions around labour market expectations at their highest since the mid-1990s. In COVID news, Moderna Australia said it had submitted data for provisional approval to use Spikevax in children aged 6 to 11. That's a big step forward in getting the vaccine okayed for younger kids. The Aussie dollar is buying 73.6 US cents. That's down a bit. Recapping Wall Street, all the major indices finished lower this morning. The big news was the slump in Tesla's share price for the second day running, and the decision by General Electric, one of the world's biggest conglomerates, to split into 3. That's it for the afternoon market report for Wednesday, the 10th of November, 2021. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook. Join Michael Thompson and I tomorrow morning for the Thursday edition of the Fear and Greed Business Headlines. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.